Hello, guardsman. Yes.
At last. A place the orcs have not stayed.
For now. I doubt even dropping that cannon on them will convince orcs to back away.
Indeed. We must find this Inquisitor and the Titan Invictus.
Be not concerned with events beyond these walls. Work, focus, meet your quota. Increased productivity gains high favor with the machine god.
I feel like servos would be hiding in here. Thank you.
Titan Invictus seems undamaged at least.
Titan Invictus seems unused, you mean? Is this invasion not enough to bring out the War Titans?
It takes hundreds to get a War Titan operational, Sergeant. Without them, it sits idle.
Oh, it's so cool.
Captain, this is an auger station. I can scan for the Inquisitor's life signs.
Access authorized.
There. A lone human.
That's
Identity
disconcerting.
Confirmed. Drogan. Order Xenos.
He's in this wing of the Manufactorum.
I read alien signals throughout the facility, and a large number converging on the Inquisitor's location.
Drogan. Good old, trustworthy Drogan.
Section 449 is understaffed by 100%. Please rectify.
Understaffed by 100%. Oh, it's almost like there's an orc friggin' invasion. Ooh, yay.
The orcs have reached the Western Territories. That's close, Caleb.
Not when all the planetary defenses and the Skitarii stand between us and them.
First you don't believe there's an invasion, and now you're not worried about it at all.
Lilith, we have a far better chance of being killed on the assembly line than by a faraway orc.
Workers, take your stations. Be productive. Be dutiful.
Beep. Beep.
Leandros, can you use this panel to contact our other forces?
Not directly, but I can boost Vox range.
Do it.
Good old Vox.
Access authorized. Ultramarines. Ultramarines chapter.
Here, Captain.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus. Are you receiving?
Captain, this is Sergeant Midas. Squad Solidus is on the ground and making for our objective.
New orders, Midas. We are at Manufactorum Ajakis and have located the Titan Invictus. I need Solidus to come secure the Invictus while I divert to a priority alarm.
On our way, Captain. Midas out.
Yep. I love how there was no question as to, like, yeah, the whole reason why we're here is to protect this Titan, but I got something a little bit more important to that. I need y'all to do my job. Roger that. Alright. It's quiet. Too quiet.
Pipes. The orcs are in the pipes.
In the pipes or on the pipes? Fair enough. Headshot. Ow. Yeah, I could see that too. Yeah, but you gotta remember these are Adeptus Astartes. They are brainwashed, basically psychopaths. Their brains are not exactly wired like us. They would consider it an honor to die underneath a sea of orcs as proof of their devotion to the God Emperor. Ooh, another server. Yay!
Transmission to Inquisitor Lord Sharp. My lord, the research facility is operational ahead of schedule, thanks to the tech priests. I've already begun my work to create a stable energy matrix. Harnessing these unorthodox energies is proving more promising than I could have dreamed.
Unorthodox energies. Unorthodox energies. Huh? That does not compute. Them using unorthodox anything just does not compute. Yeah, that's also true. Super indoctrinated, yes.
Inquisitor, Ordo Xenos.
Repeat authorization.
Drogan, prepare the power source for immediate release.
One moment.
Master, Disregard all safety protocols and...
Speak clearly. Repeat authorization.
Inquisitor Drogan?
I am Drogan. And you are...
Captain Titus of the Ultramarines. We received your distress call, but you seem to have weathered the enemy's attack.
I am soldier and scientist, both, Captain.
What is the status of the experimental device?
The power source is running the entire manufactorum from the generator room.
This device is a fuel source, not a weapon?
It is a complex device and an unstable one. If the orcs
No,
find
nice.
it, they'll try and take it apart. It could detonate with enough force to destroy the entire planet.
Then we must move it to safety.
And for that, Captain, I need your aid. This way.
You are wounded, Inquisitor Drogan.
I'm a psyker. My psychic abilities are controlling the bleeding.
Very well.
Oh, that's nice. Drogan keeps just getting better and better. Mucking about with unorthodox energies.
Xenos life form detected.
Yeah, whatever you say, Zorg.
Marine! You try to steal my Titans? Steal my loot? I'll rip your guts right out your throat!
the orc himself.
I'm gonna put your head on a spike, Space Marine!
Yo.
Get me, Space Marine! Kill Smash!
Let's move forward. That's a lot of them. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that guy looks a lot like Zorg.
Damnable creature! Had he not blundered onto this world?
But he did, Drogan.
That looks like the... No, it's not. That's for better weapons. So to say, that looks like the energy source. Let me shoot it. Okay. That's a long way down. Oh, there we go. Oopsie poopsies.
Space Marine recognized. Full access granted.
Ooh. Cool.
There. We must get to that lift.
Now, what's going to happen that makes that hard? Apparently, the servo skulls are more littered around here than I thought they were. Eh. Yeah, you'd think there'd be a servo skull around there.
My boys want to give you a proper greeting.
Okay.
Kill them, Space Marines.
As my English teacher once told me, never enter into battle with anything that we can take it from you and use it against you. A little bit of teleportation there.
How much deeper does this facility go?
Yes.
Manufactorum? Far deeper. The whole generator room is actually suspended above a venting shaft.
Suspended.
Yes. In case of catastrophic overload, the whole room can be shunted away into the depths.
That's comforting.
Ah, yes. Here we are. Colder than a space with smile in here.
Yes, a byproduct of the device's functioning.
Space Wolves. That's my chapter. Alright. Yes, it is cold. Feels cold.
Captain Titus, proceed into the main chamber. We need only obtain the power source and the core of the generator. I will initiate decoupling from a control console.
Understood.
You know, it really does.
Brothers, guard the access points.
I have engaged the decoupling sequence, Captain. We must keep the chamber secure until the power source is exposed.
Identity confirmed. Drogan. Order Xenos.
There. Primary shield is open, Captain. Head into the central chamber.
Alarm. Xenos detected.
No, stop. Controller, work correctly.
Captain, the war boss.
Space Marine! What are you hiding down here? Whatever it is, I want it!
Oh,
Hold back the green skins, Captain. The power source will be free of the generator shortly.
oof.
It's worth dying.
I'd like to note this. Just least intrusive alarm. They're not wrong.
Brothers, guard the access points.
I have engaged the decoupling sequence, Captain. We must keep the chamber secure until the power source is exposed.
Identity confirmed. Drogan. Order Xenos.
There. The primary shield is open, Captain. Head into the central chamber.
Alarm. Xenos detected.
Captain, the war boss.
Space Marine! What are you hiding down here? Whatever it is, I want it!
Hold back the green skins, Captain. The power source will be free of the generator shortly.
Power core exposure imminent.
Don't run from me, Space Marine!
Now, head over to the servitor station and activate it. It will retrieve the power source and get it into its canister.
Kind of a bit preoccupied right now.
Show them fury! This sparky thing what you want, Space Marine? Then I'll take it for myself!
Ah, you really shouldn't have done did that.
Rapid, Captain. Force the power source into its canister. Quickly!
Oof. That sporky thing. Interesting.
Sidonus, Leandros, respond.
Captain,
The Inquisitor insisted you could not have survived.
Well, I did. And I have his precious power source.
We set a rendezvous in Hab Center Andres. These tunnels will spit us out there eventually.
Fine. Continue heading toward the Hab Center.
Yeah, I know, right? I love how your roll does damage. That's a lot of big bada booms. Yes. Yes, I do. Headshot. Boom. Headshot. Yeah. Well, I'm just happy that they put that. They added that. That thought in there.
Kill the Spice Marines! Kill the Spice Marines!
Yay! Headshot. I wonder. Servo skull. Aww. like I should have been rewarded with a servo skull. What's next? Who's next? Why's next? I hate those guys. Umeeds! Umies! Oof! Time to get some more health. That feels very corn-based. Getting health back by slaughtering greenskins. Yep. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the fuck! Oof. Oh, ow! Yeah, there we go. Alright, I'm happy I survived that. Yeah, I know, because I rolled away like crazy. I did not want to be under that foot. Damn, took out half my shield. Ow! I hate those things. Itch. Itch. Who's that tall woman from Resident Evil that everybody was just like, step on me, Dami Mommy? Yes. I actually like the fact that you crush their head in with their own shield. I really appreciate that.
Adeptus Astartes recognized. Ultramarines chapter. Access granted.
Even here, the tech priests honor their machine god.
Liquefaction. Can't fight me if you're soup.
We're almost out of sterile dressings. I haven't even begun to treat the new burn victims yet.
You can't treat them. Give them something for pain, and that is all.
I am a Magos Biologis. No wound or malady is beyond me.
You are in a triage situation. Observe, analyze, and decide who we can save.
Yep. Yeah, orcs running away is never a good thing. I know, right? It means I'm doing my job.
Adeptus Astartes recognized. Access authorized.
He cleaned it off between cutscenes. Yes. Yes, I would concur. I concur. And they say space wolves are furries. Ow! Squish! That's how you stomp someone's head in. I suddenly need fan art of that. Where are you? You know, their voices are really not gruff enough for being orky boys. You were saying? Damn, with as much servo skulls as I've missed, you'd think they would be just littered around here. Shit. Hey, boys.
Captain Titus.
Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
Should be nearing an access point to the surface. The air smells a bit cleaner.
I've had enough of tunnels. Let's get out of here and find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
Wait, y'all got separated from the Inquisitor? When the hell did that happen? Oomies! I realize I should be talking more, but I'm very tired. Ah, shit. Yep. I got a little overconfident. Alright, it is late. I have to be up early tomorrow. This seems like a good place to stop the stream here. Pio Cola, thank you for joining the Ferret Guild. Welcome to being a guilder. I look forward to seeing you in the next stream where we will be taking on the rest of these orc boys. And thank you all very much for joining.
Let's find some dudes who are stupid enough to be dressed in purple, and let's murder their faces, because, thug life? sass that Kane is gonna have like Duma, like the weakest of the weak. Just chill out in your crib, man. Like, come on, Kane, you're better than that.